Hello, my name is Sarah Beamer, and today I want to talk to you about how to create your own Nearpod lesson. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm in my Nearpod home screen, and I'm going to click on my Create button. I can create a video with built-in questions, I can create a lesson, or if I have the gold version, I can create lessons straight in Google Slides. So right now I'm just going to click Create Lesson. And it's going to take me to this layout right here. Now, I actually already have a Google Slide lesson that I've used before, and I just want to make it interactive. So we're going to go ahead and click Upload Files here, and I'm going to go to my drive, and I'm going to select that lesson that I've been using that I just want to add an interactiveness to it. So fiction versus nonfiction, and select. Now, you can create this by adding a PDF or individual slides. I recommend individual slides. The reason being is that with individual slides, you can add interactive components in between each slide. So let's do individual slides. It's going to take a minute here or so. Okay, so save and exit. No, not yet. Oh, I do want to save it. Yeah, I got it. I want to save it and make sure it's in there. I can always go back and edit it. I'd rather do that than lose my information. All right, so now I did hit save and exit, but I didn't add anything to it. But I wanted to make sure that it stayed in my library, so I didn't have to re-download it again. All right, or re-upload it. All right, let's go ahead and edit this. Let's give it a title. Fiction versus non-fiction. All right. Okay, so I'm going to start adding slides. All right, so it appears I uploaded the wrong one, but I'm going to make it work anyway. So originally I had the gold edition, and so I was able to edit these in Google Slides, but since I no longer have the gold edition anymore, and I'm down to silver, plus I'm on my school account, a different account anyway, I can just replace these. So this was an open-ended question here. So I'm actually going to add a slide, and I'm going to choose open-ended question. And my open-ended question was, what is fiction? What is the meaning of fiction? And click Save. And then I can move that one I just created right here, and I can move it up to anywhere I want it to be. And I'm going to delete this old one. Yep, and all I did was select it and click the delete button on my keyboard. So then we have fiction, the purpose is to entertain, it's what it is, and then what are characteristics of a fiction book? That is a collaboration board. So let's add a slide, activities, collaboration board, which is a lot like Padlet. So if you hadn't watched my video on Padlet, I highly recommend it. But this is another way of you can do a very similar thing, just on more of a basic level. Characteristics of fiction. Name some character fiction books. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do the chalkboard. Save. Okay, so then again that goes down here, so then we're just going to bring it up to here. Delete this old one. Fiction book characteristics. Genres of fiction. So now I have another open-ended question. Add slide. Activities. I wonder if I can do... Nope, I guess it would be open-ended question. Name as many genres of fiction as you can. Save. Okay, move that down here. Yep, delete that. And then we're going into nonfiction, so we'll have another open-ended question. What is nonfiction? What is its purpose? You can add a timer on this if you want the students to be timed, but personally I find that my students felt more pressure with the timer and didn't get a chance to answer it. So I do not use a timer, however, you totally could. All right, and then that open-ended question ended up down there, so we're going to put it right in front of nonfiction, delete this old one. And then there is another collaboration board of nonfiction book characteristics. Actually, just going to delete that. Can I add something else, like a different way I could do that? Activities. Not quite. I think an open-ended question was probably the best. Name as many characteristics of nonfiction books that you can. Okay. Down here at the bottom, we'll just move it up to right in front of that. Then open-ended question, nonfiction, not genres, but types of nonfiction books. So let's add a slide, add an activity. Let's do, I guess it'd be open-ended. Good. Name as many types of non-fiction books as you can. I think there's a better way to say that, but I'm just going to go with it for now. It's down here at the bottom. Put it right here. I did use the word genre, but I don't really think it's called a genre. And then we did do a poll and a quiz, so let's go ahead and do a poll here. Add a slide, activity. Let's do okay, so difference between a poll and a quiz. A poll is just people's opinions, and a quiz actually will allow you to show the students the correct answer. So let's do a quiz here first. Let's add a question. I'm actually going to add 2 questions. So here's question 1. Blank purpose is to inform. And we have fictions and non-fiction. These are horrible questions. Fictions Okay. What type of book has the purpose to inform? Question mark. A fiction book or a non-fiction book? All right, and then we're going to add an answer. Nope, no, we're not going to add an answer. We're going to delete that. We're going to mark the answer to inform nonfiction. We're going to add another question. What type of book has a purpose to entertain? We have fiction and nonfiction. Correct answer is fiction. And then we're just going to save. I just want 2 questions for that. And then I want one last question. Oh, it quiz showed up at the end. Delete the poll, the old one. Delete this guy. And I want to add a poll. What type of books do you enjoy reading? I'm going to do fiction books or non-fiction books. There is no, and then that's it. Save. Now there are some other options here you can add for activities. Time to Climb is a game that students can play. There's a matching you can do. You can incorporate Flipgrid into it. There's drawing, fill in the blanks, and a memory test. I would just recommend playing around with them and seeing which one works for you. But let's go ahead and save and exit this. And then we're actually going to do this as a student as well to end our video. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do student paste. Nope, we're not going to do student paste. All right, so it has a collaboration board. In order to do a collaboration board, I guess you can't do a student paste one. So let's change that. Let's go back here. Let's do live participation. That's fine. Here's my code. See if I can make this small again. New window. All right, I'm somebody else, right? Good. All right. Join.nearpod.com. And enter the code. Join. Okay, Sarah Beamer, join lesson. And then let's go through as teacher. Oh, there I am. So, open-ended question. What is the meaning of fiction? I'm going to do what all students say, fake. Although it's not just fake. All right, it's been submitted. I should have the answer here. I can share that answer, or I can unshare each student. What I like about this is that I have no idea who wrote that, but we can discuss fake versus not fake. All right, next one. The purpose is to entertain. Many say fiction is fake. Okay. All right, let's keep going. All right, so the collaboration board. Do I want to approve the comments before they are posted? Depending on my class, I choose yes or no. I'm just going to click no this time. And now I'm going to be able to post. So, characteristics of fiction. Make believe, post. Fantasy. I'm just animals that talk. You can add images, so people can vote on ones they like. Okay, and then we can keep going. Does this show? It should show. Really lagging here. All right, let's keep going. So we have that. Another open-ended question. Another open-ended question. I really just want to get to the one that's not an open-ended question. There you go, quiz. So then students can take the mini quiz. I am not really trying, I'm just selecting. Okay, got it. And then you can see that I got both wrong. And then here is my poll. Submit. And then we can see here how many students answered. My internet's really slacking today. All right, and there we go. And then when we're done, we just go back to home. So I hope this has encouraged you to give Nearpod a try. Once you get used to using lessons, you can start creating your own or however you go about doing that. But I hope you learned something new and I hope you give it a go. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.